Hey, I'm going back to community college this fall, 2025, and I already graduated community college, but I'm going back because I loved it so much. That's technically not the truth, but I do love community college just because of the very concept of it. I get to have my education without worrying about student loans and being in debt for the first 10 years of my life after college. Even though I do feel a sense of FOMO when I hear about my friends' experiences in like their own colleges, which are state colleges, I do feel a little bit happy that I do come out of these classes, or I did come out of those classes making a couple of friends and connections. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it just to make like maybe someone else feel better that they're going to community college, because when I first realized that I'm going to community college, I kind of felt a little devastated because like there's such a stigma around community colleges, and like, oh, it's the lesser option of those two evils, which oops, not to call school evil. I know education is very important, but it is genuinely the lesser option, when in actuality some of the professors that teach in these schools are also teaching part-time in other schools, so we're getting the same experience that we would in other places, honestly. And maybe some of these teachers like or professors aren't devoting 100% of their time into your classes. I really do doubt that they're devoting 100% of their time teaching part-time in better colleges too. So I just wanted to like reassure you and let you know that, hey, it's not the end of the world that you're gonna save money. Especially in this economy. Like, come on, you're saving money and you're getting a degree and an education, and maybe you'll be transferring into a state college. Like, you're gonna be going on your own journey, getting education how anyone else would be getting theirs for lesser cause. Come on, celebrate a little. And while community college seems like a place where you can't really make friends with, because the whole idea of community college is that you can go there no matter what age, no matter like what stage you are in life. But honestly, like majority of those people that are going to community college are also out of high school and also just starting in their 20s. It really isn't that hard to make a couple friends. You need to leave. Okay, maybe it is a little hard. I won't sugarcoat that, honestly, because it was kind of genuinely shocking how I did not really speak to anyone for the first 2 semesters of my time in community college. I think that's what made me so like, hey, this isn't so bad, because I genuinely did find the time to just be comfortable with myself and find happiness within myself. Like, I really didn't really need anyone in those times of solitude, and sometimes being lonely isn't so bad. When you're lonely, you really do realize that you, at the end of the day, you are going to, I don't want to say die alone, but you're gonna die alone. Like, you're the one who has to be happy with you. You're the one who has to find comfort in you. You're yourself, and you can't really rely on other people to give you that happiness. While you can have friends and while you can have family, you're the one who changes your mind about being happy. Profound, isn't it? But in all seriousness, you can make friends in college and in community college. All it takes is just sitting next to someone you find cool and just saying, hey, I noticed you have a pin on your backpack of a show that I've heard about. All it takes is just sitting next to someone and just saying hi, like genuinely, and day by day you'll get comfortable with that person and you'll start opening up and you'll start talking about how this professor sucks. And hey, that's my number 1 life hack to making friends. Just start complaining about the damn professor. Just be like, these lesson plans suck. And then they'll be like, oh my god, I thought I was the only one who thought that. That's genuinely a life hack that I've found out. The number one trick to making friends. Find hatred in other things together. Not saying you should trash talk your professor and or other people, but there's something about either loving something together or hating something together that really brings humanity together. So if you're worried about making friends in community college, don't be. There's going to be so many opportunities for you to do so. And if you're worried about having professors that aren't qualified just because they're teaching in a community college, like, let's be honest, your professors are professors for a reason. You'll be fine. And if truly, like, your professor isn't good, then there's tutors in college. It's a community college. Everyone needs help in there. And there's no shame in admitting that you need help. Like, that's like the number one human thing to do. Ask for help. Because that's what community is. Oh my god, see? I just cracked the code. That's what community is. You need to find community in community college. It's kind of funny because when I knew that this was just like gonna be the college for me, I started watching this show, Community. And turns out it's actually my favorite show of all time because of how it made me feel like no matter what stage in life I get, I can still have those childhood moments with people vastly different from me or like in different stages of life than me. It made me feel like the silliness of life can really just happen anytime. And if you're really worried about not experiencing the college experience in community college, you can't think that way because that's just like how life is gonna be if you think that you can experience the most out of everything that you go through. Okay? And I don't know if that really made sense, but honestly, like, just watch the show and you'll understand what I mean. Like, just watch the show. And I might be biased because it's genuinely my favorite show of all time. Before they removed it off of Netflix, I watched it like 10 times, start to end. But they keep talking about a movie and they're like, yeah, we're gonna make it. Where's my damn movie? Where's my damn movie? Where's my movie? Besides the point, I'm going back to community college. I'm quite excited. It's gonna give me something to do. It really will. And it will give me a routine and a time to really just focus on my education and focus on my life, because when I went the first time, I was majoring in graphic design, but I found out that maybe combining art and the future computers is like not the best, because after graduating, it was all talk about AI. And even during my last semester, everyone just talked about how AI is going to take over graphic design. So that's really great. That's not the reason why I'm going again. I'm going again for a completely different reason, but I'm going again and I'm majoring in intro to cinema. I am excited because, one, I really found out about myself that I really do love writing, especially in TV shows and movies. I love it, and I love writing about movies. That's one thing that my first semester in college, which was undecided actually, really taught me. My geography class, like, they had us write a whole essay about movies that were on a list that pertained to all of the places that we learned about. And this movie that I chose was called A Band's Visit, and it really like intrigued me. I was like, damn, why is this movie not more well known? And I wrote a whole essay on it, and I just couldn't stop writing about it, but I had to cap myself off because if I didn't stop writing, it would be like 5 pages long. And I realized, like, damn, I really love writing about movies, or just like learning about the intentions of the writing and everything. And not to sound like a stupid snob, but I just want to talk about movies, man. I just want to talk about interests that I found love in while I was experiencing college all on my own. And yeah, I'm just really excited for my second semester, or I'm really excited about my second time in college, and I'm just going to view it through an optimistic lens, as you should if you're going to community college for the first time, or maybe a second time like me. And I just want to wish you luck, and Maybe I'm talking to myself while I'm saying this, but I know that you'll get through it, and maybe at some point you can rewatch this and just see how much your life has changed. And I hope it's changed, and I hope it's changed for the good, maybe even for the bad, because sometimes the bad just needs to happen to let the good happen too. And yeah, just have fun. Love college, love life. Just don't be scared. And if you're going to be scared, then don't isolate yourself in that feeling of scaredness. You got it. I believe in you. Maybe another day I'll talk about like the stupid stuff that's happened in community college. But right now, this is like super motivational and stuff. And I want to keep it that way. I feel good about this. I'll have fun. Come on. By the way, it's August. My classes start in September. And I know August will fly by. I have so many plans in August, man. But yeah, good luck. I'll see you later. Don't forget to just keep being authentically you, okay? I believe in you. You got it. Maybe another